Some of the options in the administrative menu can be a bit complex and require some assistance. The following functions have been described in detail in separate videos and will not be discussed in this video. And those are: set up game descriptions, elimination tournament procedures, generate pairings, assign tee times and modify a tee time, enter scores, tournament winners, prizes, awards, plaques, edit league profile, maintain golf courses, and send broadcast email to members. Now here's a brief description of the functions that do not require a detailed description of their functionality. Send sign-up sheet email reminders. This option allows for an administrator to send reminders to anyone that has not yet signed up for next month. For those that have signed up, they will not get any emails. This could be done weekly, but the administrator should review the sign-up sheet within the last week before the sign-up sheet comes down. During this last week, the administrator should send out reminder emails several times. Last month's sign-up sheet. If the sign-up sheet has come down but the pairings have not yet been generated, an administrator can, if requested, sign up a member that forgot to sign up. Send weekly tee times to members. Each week after the pairings are set and tee times have been assigned, an administrator should execute this function so that the members know who they are playing with next week and their tee time. This should not be done for any week except the current week. By sending this out too far in advance, the members may get confused if they receive multiple different reports within the same week. This should be performed again about 2 days prior to the game date so that the members will receive the most current pairings and tee times. Manually update handicaps. If your league is set up to update handicaps weekly, then this function is not necessary. When scores for a given week are posted, if the Update Handicaps Weekly option is set, the handicaps will automatically get updated. If the option is set for Update Handicaps Monthly, then at the end of the month, an administrator must select and execute this option. Tournament winners and prizes and awards and plaques. These functions are used if your league has a season-end activity in which the monthly winners are given prizes. A separate video explains these functions. Display Most Improved Golfer. This function allows you to enter a date range and will display all players showing the change in handicap during the range that was selected. Display pairing changes. When a pairing is modified by either adding or removing a player from a foursome, the information is logged into the database. An administrator has the privilege to view this log entry for any given game date. Create a password for a member. When a member joins the league, an administrator has the privilege to assign a password for the new member. When selecting this option, a drop-down list will be presented containing any member that currently does not have a password. The member can be selected and the administrator can create a password for the member. The password should be somewhat creative. Do not be repetitive assigning passwords such as the first name followed by 1111. Try to make it something that the member can remember, but not something that any other member can easily guess. When you click Submit, an e-bill will be sent to the new member, giving them the address of the website and a brief description for the new member to log in. And create a new pairing. If an administrator decides to manually create pairings for a game date and not use the sign-up sheet, they need to use this option to set up a single foursome with one player. By using the function Future Pairings and Tee Times, the administrator can create new foursomes and populate all of the foursomes.